Professor, it seems to me that the aesthetic value of art contributes greatly to our civilization. However, it seems that most people these days only care about the economic value of the arts because of the creative industries. In this way, what line should arts or cultural managers take?
It's a really good question, Kitty. I personally believe that cultural managers play an important role in explaining the value of art and culture to the community, and hence they must first know about these values and also the benefits which can be derived from the arts. Two British scholars, Harbour and Hotung, in their book The Cultural Leadership Handbook, pointed out that the primary value people tend to create and experience in arts and culture are what they call cultural values. So they put forward a cultural value triangle which looks at the value of culture in three ways: the intrinsic value, instrumental value, and institutional value. Intrinsic means an essential part of something. So intrinsic value argues that the arts are good in their own right, not for other reasons. It suggests that works of art actually influence people's body, their mind, and also their spirit. When it comes to instrumental value, it refers to cases where the arts are actually used as instruments or tools to promote other purposes, such as urban regeneration, economic development, social cohesion, or education. This is an argument that is very frequently used by funders and also policymakers, because this instrumental value actually is a good justification for supporting arts and culture in recent years. Institutional value is about how much an institution is valued by its public. The quality of services provided, how interactive or responsive they are in engaging the public, all these contribute to people's attitude and their loyalty towards them. Harbour and Hotung believe that the challenge for cultural leaders is to articulate what values their organization creates for different stakeholders. They see the three values as equally important and should be considered together.
I have another question. It seems to me that organizations go through different stages of development and cultural managers face different challenges at these stages. Can you tell me what are the key challenges at different stages?
I couldn't agree more. Most arts and cultural organizations develop first on a project-based operation to becoming a year-round entity, and then a few of them make it to leadership position. Different abilities and qualities are required from their managers at different stages. I try to illustrate these different stages and different abilities through a diagram which I call the cultural manager's hierarchy of attributes. At the lowest level, organizations exist on a project basis. So the abilities required from the manager are project management skills, which ensures that they can have smooth operation of the activities. At the next level, the organization becomes a year-round entity. So the challenge for them is to ensure survival. Cultural managers, therefore, need the ability to optimize resources, including effective management of finance and also human resources. Then instrumental value and institutional value come into play as they affect the sustainable and also healthy development of the organization. In order for an organization to grow and flourish, they need to make many connections with the community they serve. So their manager need to be able to maximize the instrumental value of the organization. This is often done by either developing or highlighting the social and economic value of their activities. To reach leadership status, an organization has to become a brand highly valued by their community. So cultural managers there has to maximize institutional value of the organization, usually through high quality service and also visionary leadership. I believe that the highest attribute of a cultural manager is spiritual in nature. It's a duty which goes beyond the institutional development. Every cultural manager should advocate for the intrinsic value of arts and culture as well as good taste.
So, if the intrinsic instrumental and institutional value are in conflict, cultural managers in leadership positions should give intrinsic and aesthetic value due consideration. Is that true?
Absolutely. In fact, history tells us that a lot of art and cultural works are ahead of time and would not have survived without enlightened presenters and sponsors. So I think cultural managers or cultural leaders have a duty towards the well-being of art and culture. They should be ready to support high-quality innovations, even if these works may not have significant instrumental or institutional values.
Oh, many thanks for sharing, Professor. Really enjoyable and refreshing for me.
Me too.